Welcome to another exciting edition of the Diaspora, man. A community where men in diaspora come together to show support to each other in the challenges we face living and trying to succeed abroad. Now, today we'll be talking about the right mentality before relocation, or the right mentality to have before relocation. You see that most men, when we relocate and we get to another country, we're struggling, trying to settle into a new environment, new culture, new life. Everything becomes overwhelming on us, and it begins to affect us. We can become stressed. It begins to affect our marriages. It begins to affect our relationship with our kids. Everything. And if we're not careful, we break down, and the problem starts from back home before we embark on our journey. So I'm going to be talking about having the right mindset before relocating. You see, people relocate for different reasons, but before relocating, you have to have the right mindset, and you have to be prepared. You are not relocating because someone else relocated, or you see someone who relocated is making it big. No. You have to have a mindset. You have to have a honest conversation with yourself or your spouse before relocating. With your spouse, you say, look, we're relocating. Is this the right time for us to go? Are we ready? These are the challenges we might face. These are the things we're going to do when we get there. This is the pathway. This is the pathway we want to go through. Are we ready for this now? Because if you don't have the right mindset and prepare yourself emotionally, you will come abroad and just get drowned by the stress that comes with relocating abroad. Yeah, welcome back. Like I was saying in the previous video, we need to ask ourselves honest questions before we relocate. If we're mentally ready for the challenges that come with relocating. You see, everybody's story and everybody's journey is unique. You wouldn't say because your family member who traveled abroad was successful, that means you are also you're going to have it successful, or you're going to have it easy. It doesn't work that way. Everybody's journey is unique and different. So you need to ask yourself questions. Am I ready for this? How am I going to go about it? Will I be able to face these challenges mentally? Will I be able to face this stress? So after asking yourself those questions, and you are ready, and you have spoken to your spouse or you have spoken to yourself, and you are ready to make this move abroad, then you start preparing. You don't have to have millions. You don't have to have all the whole skill sets to succeed, but you have to have the will and the mental strength. By the time they come in here and they can't find those jobs here, or their home settings, people who were not cooking at home, were not taking care of kids at home, and your wife has to go to work, and you have to now stay at home with the kids, and you've not been doing those. You have house girls or you have maids at home, because you now start being stressed, and you start becoming resentful, and that spills over and start affecting your relationship with your wife or your relationship with your husband. Then friction starts creeping in, stress starts coming in. Taking expectations, lowering your expectations will really help you to prepare mentally for your relocation, your move to a new country. Because when we have too many expectations, it really brings us, especially when the expectations are not met. Maybe we don't get a good job right away. We reach out to friends and family for support. They can't support us. We start feeling dejected. We start feeling bitter. We don't need all that. So that's why you have to lower your expectations. Instead, put those expectations on yourself. Every single day, you need to make one step, no matter how little it is, little steps in terms of integrating into your new environment, trying to get information on how to get a new job, how to the culture of the place that you are in, know the laws, everything you need to know, every single thing you need to learn. If you are able to tackle that, removing expectations, then now you focus. If you're single, you need 100%. You need to be 100% focused. And if you are married, you need to work as a team with your spouse. Or else you're not going to succeed here, bro. Honestly, you're not going to succeed without aligning your dreams together and staying together as a team. Forget about anybody. Focus on yourself and start running ASAP as soon as possible. In the next video, do not change the dial. I'll be right back. Thank you all and see you soon. Bye.